This is the giant finger. And so the object is for the group to get the ring off of the giant's finger and then back on to the finger without touching the finger that is, or letting the ring touch it. Now you don't have to use a tire, you could use a rope, an inner tube, anything like that would make it more challenging. If you do use tires, just note that this one has holes drilled in it on either side. You want small enough holes that people can't fit their fingers in, but yet large enough that the water drains out, because that could be pretty messy if somebody, you know, put that up there. And just give a look in there, make sure there's no water in there. Other things that you want to do as you come up to the element, you want to give it a couple hard pushes to make sure that, you know, it's solid, so as the groups go up, they're not knocking stuff off of there, or this isn't getting knocked over. That's pretty solid, but you'll have rot occasionally, and so you want to make sure that you look and check that every time. The other thing you want to do is look up. You're looking for anything that could fall and hit the group potentially, or, you know, any insect nests like bees nest or something. You want to be looking out for that. So as participants are doing the giant's finger, one of the things that you want to keep in mind is anytime that you have people go up on shoulders, and that I like, you know, sitting on shoulders, I don't allow standing on shoulders, but anytime you have that happen, you need at least 2 spotters on the ground, okay? So 2 spotters anytime someone goes up. So that's a key takeaway on this. The only other thing that you want to be mindful of is there's sticks laying around, and groups will say, hey, can I use a stick? I prefer not to do that. They can get it on their own without a stick. So say you had smaller kids. One of the things that I like to do is, you know, we have a smaller version of this that they could use, but you could put tape around this, and as they bring it up, you know, they have different goals, and they got to try to get it above the highest line, for instance. Or you could even use your full value contract. So like the first thing might say, play safe, you know, whatever your goals are. And then that's going to cement those home. As they raise those up, they have to hit each bar as they move it up. And so for this particular element, I like to use this early on in a program. It's awesome early on in a program because it's one of those things where it's a little risky, and once they get it, and it also involves spotting, so you get to teach spotting. But once they get it, it's one of those things where everybody claps, the whole group will clap, and woo, we got it, you know. So I really enjoy this, and it's one of the ones that I like to use in the beginning of a program because it just brings the group together, and it adds a lot of different dimensions in there that you're trying to hit on. And again, you can use all different tire sizes, different things, and so that is the giant's finger.